Hi guys, welcome back to The Business of Art. Today we're going to go over using the other forms of social media to sell your art. We've gone over Facebook specifically and how to create your Facebook page and various ways to sell your art on Facebook. Definitely check out that video if you have not already. Today we're going to go over Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. And if anyone has any question on how to get those accounts set up and everything, let me know and I'll consider doing a video on those as well. First of all, just start with Instagram. Is a very image-driven app. And it is an app. It's on your phone only versus Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter you can all have on your phone or on a computer. It is designed to showcase images of things, and you can also do short video clips, less than 1 minute on there currently. So ways that you can sell art on Instagram, obviously it's image based, so that makes it pretty easy. It is great actually for artists, models, and anything that's a very visual form of art, right? So you would just take the pictures of the items you want to sell. You can add a price. The downside about Instagram is you can't put links in there. So the only place that you can add a link is in your bio at the top. And you really only get room there for one link. So the best way to do that would be to set up some sort of a shopping website. And then whenever you post the images of what you're selling, you would just say link in bio. So that could be a website, that could be a Etsy store, or whatever it is, you would put that link in your bio. And then every time you post an image, you would just put link in bio, to purchase this, go to the link in the bio, etc. And once again, keep in mind the photography tips that I gave you in the how to photograph your art video. You want these images to be bright, clear, eye-catching, not something that's dingy, bit blurry, or anything like that, because you want people to stop when they see it and, don't scroll right past it. You want it to be very bright and eye-catching. So there's Instagram. There's a lot more that we can go into on Instagram, and that will probably later on be a whole separate video because it's definitely one of the giants in terms of social media and an excellent way to sell artwork. So then there is Pinterest. Now Pinterest is actually bigger than most people realize, and when you search for images and whatnot, or even videos on Google, a lot that comes up is what's on Pinterest. So Pinterest is also an app which is really good to have on your phone, but it can be done on a computer just as well. And how Pinterest works is once you get that app, basically you can be scrolling along the internet and you see an image you like and you can pin it to your Pinterest. Pinterest is like bulletin boards. Think of it that way. Bulletin boards where you're taking pictures that you like and you're putting a pin in them, literally, on your bulletin board. So maybe you have a board for your favorite recipes and a board for your home decor, ideas, and then a board for wedding ideas, or, you can have boards for anything. So how can you use this to promote your own artwork? Well, you set up your Pinterest account and you create different boards that signify different things. And when people search for those terms, your board, it can help once again in the search engines. So maybe you have a board for acrylic pouring, or acrylic pouring on a vase, or watercolor portraits, or how to draw, whatever, I don't know, how to draw animals, or figure drawing or whatnot. You can create all these different boards, and then every time you upload a new image to your website or to any other form of social media, or even a new video on YouTube, you can go and pin it to the appropriate board, and that will help when people search for those things. That can help people find you. It's really you're going to be using it to direct people to another website to purchase art, but you can have a board that is art for sale as well. Or just, use it to increase traffic to your other sites. And then there is Twitter. Now with Twitter, I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship, to be perfectly honest. I'm not the biggest fan. It's a little less user-friendly, and you don't have so much the option of a location that you can really promote in. It's very international. That being said, same thing, you can use it to drive traffic to your other forms of social media or your store. You can definitely add images onto Twitter. You can add little videos. You can add links. And it's definitely something that's worth building up. It has a ginormous amount of users. Not as much as Facebook, but it does have a large audience. And once you learn to use it, it can be a very useful tool. Once again, if you go to canva.com, on there you can find every form of social media, the appropriate correct image size for a post. So an Instagram post is generally a square, right? A Twitter post is longer and skinnier and has a specific size. An ideal Facebook post, is more of a correct photo size. So they all have their correct image sizes or their ideal image sizes. So go to canva.com and you can put your image in there for whichever form of social media you will be posting to. An important thing, link them all back to each other in whatever way you can. So on Twitter, same thing, you can have a link in there, and you can also link in your posts. On Instagram, you can have the one link in the bio. And then on Pinterest, you can add links as well. It is a link-driven social media site as well as an image-driven. So you'll have an image, and you click on that image, and it'll take you to wherever that image came from. That's where it will take you. So you can link that all together. This was a bit long and probably a bit long-winded, and I hope it was helpful. And like I said, if you have questions on a specific form of social media and you want me to dive a little more into that in terms of how to set it up or how to use it, definitely let me know in the comments, and I will add that to the list as a future video. But for now, hopefully that helps you get started with selling on Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.